Hello, guys. As you can see by the distinct lack of energy in that intro dance, that we didn't get a win today. Um, it was a draw that can be looked as in the positive light or a negative light. Depending, I guess, on what kind of player you are and how you think our chances are this season. Me personally, I'm disappointed with the draw. Very, very, very disappointed because the opposition were a good side, definitely. And from what I hear about them, from my teammates, because I don't know obviously much about them, that they're the team that historically is very good. And from the way they played against us today, I think they're going to be up there at the end of the season. But we were 2-0 up at the start of the game, right through until I think last 5 minutes before half time. We were 2-0 up. You know, very comfortable. Um, you know, and then we let in a sloppy goal. I don't think it's anyone's fault in particular, the goal. I think it was just, maybe reacting half a second slower than the opposition. That was it really. Keeper unsighted as well. But let's start from the top anyway. Let's go towards team performance. So yeah, as a team, I think first half very good. Um, Paolo, our captain, who's on the sideline because he's injured, gave us a team talk, change room, telling us how he wanted us to play in terms of structure. 4-4-2, but two banks of four strikers tucking in, preventing the centre defenders playing through the middle, making them play out wide. And I felt like we did that very well in the first half, which is why we pretty much, I say, had the lion's share of the game. Defensively very good. We won the ball back. We threatened going forward, and obviously we scored the two goals. Um, Let me try and recall how the goals were. The first goal, oh gosh, the first goal. Jeez, the first goal was fantastic. Ball went down the channel. I'm not sure exactly how. I think fullback to the channel either towards the first, then Wazza played it down the line to me, and then I held it up and played it back towards Wazza. I went into the box. Charlie was inside the box, but towards the left-hand side edge of the box. Wazza saw him, played in the ball, feet, and literally just one touch opened himself out like Messi, bottom corner, fantastic finish. Like superb, must say superb. And then we're on top of it, dominating. Everyone's getting riled up. We keep pressing, keep our defensive shape again, preventing them from playing from the middle, looking dangerous going forward. And then we got a free kick. Charlie got us a free kick. Lucas, Lucas, he was on it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Lucas. I was tempted to go and offer myself to take it just because I'm left-footed, not because I necessarily think I'm the best dead ball taker in the team. Far from it. I just thought left-footed, direct free kick. Why not? But then I remembered to myself, you know what, Alf, you're a striker too. So I know you want to do everything like Cristiano Ronaldo, but at the same time you are sent forward, and you have to remember your role. So let me stay in the box and give it to very capable teammates. And yeah, he's very capable. Lucas took it, and he went. He's right footed. He's on the right hand side. He's right footed. So he could have either gone over the wall, which is a tough one, or gone towards to the keeper's right, his left, which is hard in the sense of it's on the keeper's side, so it has to be very accurate and very powerful, but easy in terms of beating the wall. But great free kick. I'm not even gonna lie, very good free kick, and he's the kind of guy that takes to do it. So yeah, well done, Lucas. Good free kick. Those are two goals, and then yeah, so we again dominating. I thought overall defense shape great, looking dangerous going forward, and then yeah, stop a goal that I mentioned earlier, and then it was half time. But what I do want to say is that I'm not gonna lie about I don't know about our teammates, but I felt it in terms of fitness on that pitch. Now I don't know whether it's because it's match fitness in terms of our pitch because we've had about 3 away games on much smaller pitches. Our pitch is notoriously big, so obviously our match fitness has got a bit too has dropped a little bit in terms of playing on other pitches. But I felt it personally, and I heard some of our teammates saying as well that they feel it in their lungs. So in the first half, it didn't affect us, But I think over the course of the game, the way we started to sit back and they had the impetus in the second half and sort of dominate, I think it did affect us slightly. Now, there's an argument to say that maybe we're not fit enough, but when I look at the opposition and how we've played against every team we've faced, and in no game have I felt that we've been second best in terms of fitness. Like individually, I don't know, like in terms of individual players, but as a team, haven't felt second best in terms of fitness. So I wouldn't say necessarily we need to improve our fitness per se, but I think there are aspects of our fitness we need to improve, and I think one way maybe we could do that is obviously there's the individual side of things of just go and do an extra, one extra interval run, let's say, during the week. But I think the problem is that our training ground, because of we haven't got our 4G pitch ready yet, we have to train under the lights, and the floodlight, its range is only so far, and obviously its range cannot replicate the size of our pitch, our actual first 11 pitch. So when we train, I was going to say, let's mark out the cones a lot bigger, but you can't because the bigger we go into darkness, and then you can't see the ball anyway. So it's tough. I think with the next few games at home, especially next week, I think we'll acclimatise, back to our own pitch, and hopefully won't suffer as much physically. Because I know I did, especially in the first half. In terms of the defensive workload was very high, which is fine. It's tough, but it's a team game. The problem with that is that when I did get the ball, when I ran down the channel, someone did find me, and especially as I was being man marked as well. When you're being man marked as a striker, you either need to be much better than your man marker, both technically and football brain wise, or you need to be a lot fitter than him. So you can obviously outwork him, so he just can't keep up with you, basically can't follow you. And I wasn't able to do that, when I make my run down the channel, after having obviously run back to get back into my shape defensively, he would win the ball back, and then I'd have to run forward again. By the time I did get the ball, I didn't felt like I had enough in my legs to do anything interesting in terms of quality in the final third. So whereas normally in situations 1-on-1 down the channel, I like to try and beat my opposition, but it was just a case of keep the ball until Wazza catches up to you or Lucas, and then play it short, because I tried, but it wasn't there. But I'm going to work on that. I think I might try and do an extra run this week if my Achilles holds up. But I've been shying away from the treadmill because it messes up my Achilles. But if that's the kind of defensive work rate I'm going to be needing to do on a weekly basis, I would have to say I need to be a bit fitter. Not a lot. I'm quite, I'm very fit, but I think 10-15% extra, just so that I make sure that I can do the defensive work and also still have the quality in the final third when I do finally get the ball. But yeah. So as a whole, disappointing, as I said to you, because we were 2-0 up. But second half, they were dominating for most of the second half, and we were really much camped in our own half. So in that sense, yeah, a draw is good, but I hate anything other than victory. Nothing other than victory appeases me. Everything else is like meh. But yeah, so I have to try and rectify that next game. At least it wasn't a loss. I'm interested to see what the other team did in our league, so I can check the table. Hopefully, this 1 point, if the teams above us who had a game in hand, who we had a game in hand against, didn't win their games, we still would have gained a point on them, hopefully. So I'll check the table. But yeah, anything else on a personal note? Improve my fitness, possibly, or maybe find a way in training for us to do our normal drills that Duncan does, which are very good, I think, for us, but on a larger pitch, but I don't think that's possible, to be honest. I guess we have to wait for our 4G pitch to be ready, because then we can really express ourselves on a larger area. Personal performance, other than the fitness thing, I think first half I was good in terms of aerial battles, killing it every single time pretty much. I think I lost maybe one aerial battle, maybe two the whole game, one in the first half. Defensive work rate was good, positioning was good. Offensively, good enough to help the teammates in terms of retaining possession, working the channels, but not good enough for my personal expectations. I like to do expressive things with the ball, in an attacking sense. I like to beat my man. I like to have shots on goal, So in that sense, I think not great, and that's, as I said before, down to the energy in the legs after doing the doggies. Second half wise, didn't really get many opportunities to score because we were very much under the cosh. So that's not really my fault. I guess that's just the way the game panned out. So yeah, I think it's one of those games as a striker. It's difficult to take too much away from in an attacking sense because of the way the game pans out. But you just gotta take what you can from it, learn from it, and improve for the next game. So yeah, I think that's everything I want to say. Well done to Lucas for the free kick. Charlie, fantastic goal as well. Yeah, I think. Oh, Charlie, if you're watching this, by the way, please watch my video blog on hamstring injuries, please, because I don't know what injury you had, but it seemed like maybe some kind of cramp or strain or something in your hamstring. And I could see it coming. I'm not gonna lie to you, Charlie. I could see it coming from previous weeks because every single game we've played, at some point in the game, you're caressing your hamstring. Now, obviously, I don't know your hamstring history. I don't know if it's new or it's chronic or this is a normal thing for you, but my boy, I need you up front with me for this season to help me bang in copious goals and help us win the league. So please look at my video about what to do in the first 3 weeks if it is a serious injury today. Hopefully not. If it's not serious, what to do in terms of strengthening it, because doing nothing equals nothing. 0 times 0 equals 0. Okay, so you have to do something so that you can, get back into your top shape. Okay, so yeah, unlucky boys on getting a draw. They're a good side. Hopefully they'll be up and about at the end of the season, so it'll be a good draw for us at the end of the season. Have a good night, boys, and see you on Wednesday. And hopefully, if you can do a little bit extra fitness-wise in the gym, do so. Because I think we have to, make sure that we're not struggling on our own pitch because it's our own pitch. If we can't hack our own pitch, then something's wrong. Okay, but either way, well done, boys, on keeping them away from our goal in the second half. Right, see you later, lads. Enjoy your weekend.